What is up, Kaiser58 here, and welcome to our new series called Gulley Garage. In this series, we're going to teach you some how-to videos on taking care and maintaining your basic small engines and your motor vehicles. In this episode, we're going to teach you how to change the oil on a lawnmower, a basic push mower of sorts. Let's get to it. In this episode, we're going to be doing the oil change on this 2006 Murray with a Briggs & Stratton engine. Most push mowers are pretty much the same. It doesn't have any power assist, but even most power assist mowers are the same too. So, we will teach you how to change the oil on your basic lawnmower. One thing you'll for sure need to know is the type of oil your mower takes. In this case, we have Mag 1 heavy duty SAE straight 30 in our mower. Most mowers will take this, but make sure you check your owner's manual and look up per your engine what it calls for. There's also stuff for snow throwers too, like 530. That is made for colder temperatures and regular temperatures. And then there's the non-detergent 30. You can use this, but the downside of this is there's no detergent, so it doesn't have any cleaning power. So I usually don't advise this, but if you need to, you can use it. We're going to do an episode on this. We are actually going to fill our mower with 1030 Z-Max racing oil to see if it has any effect on it. I doubt it will, but this is the oil we will be using in this engine, as it is still a 30 weight oil and it's just a multi-viscosity. All these are 30 weight and all of these would be safe to use in this mode. Alright guys, now it's time to change the oil. And the first thing you want to do, just to make it a little easier, if you want to do this, is get yourself a jack stand so you can jack up your mower. Not like literally mess it up, but make it to where it can hold it. Because most mowers like this, the drain plug's on the bottom. Still be careful when getting under it though. You don't want it to fall and hit you in the head. And you're going to want an oil drain pan. This will be useful. Keep it under there for later. And a nice 3/8 ratchet. Depending on your mower, that is. Each mower has a different size drain plug, or maybe it even has a hex. But it depends. Alright guys, so what you're going to look for under your mower is this little square hole. This is the drain plug on most mowers. They are squares, at least in my experience. You're going to want to, oh geez, be careful obviously, moving it. Undo that drain plug. Oh shit. Alright, undo that drain plug there. Get it loose, loosey-goosey. What you'll do is use your ratchet to get it loose enough, just to do this. And then your drain plug will come right out. Yummy. Look at that good oil. It's not too bad though, we still got some clear color. But, as you can tell, the bulk is still dirty. Alright guys, now what you're going to want to do is lower your mower, because they run when they are flat. The piston shoots forward and back. They usually run flat like a boxer. It's a single cylinder boxer motor in a way. So you let that do that. That way it can drain everything out of your engine and get all the oil out of there. And you can even open your oil fill hole to make it drain a little bit faster. But they don't hold much, so it won't take too long. Alright, once it's pretty much drained, you'll want to get your drain plug, put it back in there. And then you'll want to tighten it with your ratchet and make sure it's nice and snug. Don't over tighten it though, because if you over tighten it, you might risk stripping your drain plug. Then you got a world of problems. Alright guys, we can't forget one of the most important steps of all. We got to make sure we take care of our oil properly and recycle it. We don't want to dump it in improper places and harm our planet. So we want to make sure that we put them in the proper area. In this case, I have a used oil bucket that I use for vehicles that I work on or small engines I work on to deal with these issues. I like these old vintage like 5-gallon buckets because they're metal, they hold up. Alright guys, it's time to add the oil now. We shouldn't need a whole quart, maybe a quarter quart at most, but that's about it. What's up, puppy dog? Give me Nux, Garnet. Give me Nux. Boom! Good job, buddy. Alright. But we gotta break that seal. We got fresh oil in this guy, as you can tell, and that's the important thing. It's time to put the racing oil in the engine and see how it handles. We have a dipstick to check our level. We might need a little more. It just depends. I don't know the exact spec on this engine, to be honest with you. I usually just go quarter quart at a time. All right, you want to check your oil level with your dipstick. Make sure you put it in there, twist it, at least for this mower, pull it out, check the level. Make sure it's good. If your level's good, in this case it is good, it's hard to tell. Yeah, there you go. But it's good. You continue to run your mower and let it go through its thing. What I would do after running your mower after an oil change, let it sit at least, and then I would check your level again to make sure that after all the parts are moving, that it doesn't need topped off with a little bit more oil. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Gulley Garage, and I hope you learned something today and put it to good use. This is Crush 58, over and out.